Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Genshin Impact. I love this. Hear that? Those sounds. Those beautiful, wondrous sounds. My favorite thing in the world, rain. But ladies and gentlemen, today we're mad hyped. Break the illusion of the peaceful zen things. By the way, guys, I gotta make a video showcasing you guys my gold mine of ambient channels on YouTube. They just upload videos of like anime characters sleeping, and it's all like rain music and like super soft piano music. Sometimes it's an outlook of a deck. Sometimes it's like you're inside of a cafeteria, or not cafeteria, like a fucking coffee shop, and you got a little glass tingle. It's great. Hi, I'm Grin. Welcome to Genshin. We are going to be showcasing CHILDE in the test run. What do you guys? In the test run, you are given CHILDE and all the characters at an N tier state, meaning they're a max level almost, or not max level, sorry, 70, as well as they have some decent artifacts and mods in them, and they kind of give you an idea of what you could aim for and probably succeed in, and all that stuff. But also, I just really want to play CHILDE. So if we go to the events tab, oh, also, no, not this, although yes, there's things happening. Okay, also, ooh, oh good, it's been keeping track. Okay, I thought at one point it didn't do that, but yeah, look at that. New things, meaning more that. I need that also. Oh, Primo! Yeah, Primo! Let's do this! Okay, yeah, because beforehand it wasn't keeping track. You had to like physically come into the event tab and be like, I'm collecting today's a thing. And yeah, anyways, regardless, cool. So that 200 Primo gems, I see you. Okay.
Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
Awesome. Although, I mean, Barbara we do get just from playing the bait, just from reaching event rank 20. So, you know, thank you. But it'd be cool if we could get like Razor. Someone. Anyways, regardless, apparently we already have this. Yeah, it says press to claim Barbara. So I guess I already did something. I guess I already completed it. Voice?
My dream is to bring a smile to the faces of all the people in my life. As long as I can help you on your journey, I'm happy.
It's very kind. It's very sweet. Accept reward. All right. I guess I already helped Barbara. I have not a clue what I did.
Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
It's so cute. It's so cute. Guys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Just to be complimented once, maybe? Okay, sure. I guess it's gross. But I actually rock Barbara, so that should good. We're gonna go ahead and level up her constellation. Because, yeah, constellation, we got constellation 1, because I think I got her on a pull, and then we got her when we reached rank 20. And we got what? Barbara regenerates energy? Fuck yeah. And also we got this one. Although Barbara apparently shits her pants in the spiral abyss. She constantly freezes herself because she puts down like a healing area that constantly makes you wet. Nailed it. Also, yeah, bad. Not good. Decreases the CC. Let the show begin by 15 during the ability duration. Your active character gains 15 Hydra bonus damage. Here we go. Test run. Also, you get a solid, sweet, succulent 20 Primo gems. Maybe too much me, but still. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna, yeah, sure, let's just start with CHILDE. He's a harbinger, also known as CHILDE. His name is highly feared amongst the battlefield. Also, his constellations are fucked and broken. And yeah, okay, not gonna look at them because it's just bad. This is a 5-star character. If you get max constellation, I am so sorry. I don't even, like, you have an issue. There is a problem. Alright, let's give him a whirl and get them tasty Primo gems. Here we go. Tartaglia can switch between melee and range stance at will. His range stance, aim shot will apply Riptide upon enemy hitting an enemy. Enemies affected by Riptide take bonus damage from melee attackers. Elemental burst staggers in range stance will inflict Riptide on enemies hit by AoE. Gotcha. Tartaglia. Elemental skill allows him to switch to a melee stance, causing his normal attack to deal hydro damage. An elemental burst activated while melee stance will highly trigger an explosive. All enemies affected by Riptide. Okay, so let's get into it. We may need to do a couple runs with Tartaglia to kind of get it, but basically, he's just so overpowered that he is using a bow because he's bad at it, and he wants to get better at it. Which, I'll be honest, Venti got some finesse. He seems a little rugged. That punch. That seems a little sloppy. But anyways, boom. So his ability is just switching to melee. But the reason why his melee is so good is because it has mad AoE and it also puts a bunch of like hydro debuffs on people. By debuffs I mean just Riptide is what they call it. Anyways, boom, now we rock melee. Also his combos are a little insane with just super big reach, kind of like challenging even Razor a little bit. Although Razor I think still has weird ass reach. Anyways, also we do a hold attack, it's just that. Most people have it, it's still the range on that is insane. Now if you have to de-equip his thing and you'll get the cooldown back. So that's the thing that's a bit sketchy with him, is that it is about, like a lot of people play him as just use Hydro and then switch to your other character and then use their abilities and go back to him, activate Hydro and go in again. But if you do want to play, if you get his Constellation, you build him in a certain way, you can basically pivot between constantly, like if you use your abilities in tandem, you can basically get Hydro back immediately, like your blades. But that's if you get Constellation Max and shit. But otherwise, I think it's still pretty good. Also, yeah, he's just a lot of damage. Everyone's also his AoE is insane. Also, I'm aiming towards that person, but it's not moving. Yeah. I just want to, also, yeah, he builds his like rage really fast. So now because I have Hydro enabled, if I use his ability, it's this. So he actually has 2 ults. That's his first ult, which does really good and applies, I think, an explosion if you actually have Hydro on enemies. And then he has his other ult, which is his bow. In fact, let's showcase some of his bow ability. It's not good, but what is cool is he has the same kind of like archer elemental thing, which is like that. Honestly, it has one of the cooler like elemental effects. The arrow like pulls in like Hydro and looks absolutely sick. I will say, okay, so for this, he has his bow, so this is a touch different. So the bow, his ult when it comes to his bow is just a huge AoE from range. And it's just a quick burst. So I don't know, I kind of don't prefer that one. I assume there's a build for it. I don't know enough about the character because I don't have him, so I can't actually like fucking mess around. But yeah, the character, like especially when dealing with groups like this, which you're dealing with all the time in Genshin, you just can accrue your ult like mad fast. Yeah, see, and everyone affected by Hydro got one and exploded, which is what you want, obviously. Obviously. We're about to run out of Hydro, I bet. Give me my ult back. Okay, so ideally you would apply a Hydro to everybody, and then you would use your... No, I ran out. So you'd apply Hydro with your swords, and then you would activate your ult, and that ult would, let's do this, as well as some of this, as well as the dash. Maybe we should just actually... Oh, he died with him somehow. Well, geez Louise. We'll kill you with this schmuck. Absolute trash person. I fucking hate these enemies. You can't even melt their shield. It's a nightmare. Also, we can't level up Tartaglia, so we can't switch to him, unfortunately. But yes, ideally, you would switch to your daggers, apply Hydro on every enemy, and then impact on them. Great! Oh my god, I'm so happy. You have no idea my joy. My blissful ignorance and joy. Yeah, look at that fucking fat shield damage. This actually make this less shit. Please, 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 please. Thank you. It was getting stupid. It was getting real stupid real fast. Challenge completed. Nice. What happens if I hit continue? It'll just keep throwing shit at me. No, great. He died, so I'm fucked. Anyways, yeah. Tartaglia, honestly, I like that they have the trial run because I see gameplay of people using Tartaglia, and he looks good. Like he's super flashy, things are flying around you. It's nice. But just playing him just now, I was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, like it's not necessary. Like I don't feel like he's, I don't know. People might come for me for this, but I didn't feel like he was next level. Like I felt good to play, you know. But then again, maybe I don't like that kind of character. Maybe I don't like it when it's super in your face. Also, what's this? Oh, they gave you his story quest as well. I had no idea. Yeah, again, I feel like people can be like, "What the fuck? Child's the best," and I'm like, he's fun, but he's not like so fun that I feel like, again, super tempted to play him. I feel more tempted when I see all the videos of people not gambling, but like people betting on Child, trying to get him. I see more. Again, some people say that there's two people. Like when you see the people spending $5,000 on this game, it makes it so that you're less like incentivized to spend money. I personally feel like it's the opposite. When I see a person spend a bunch of money in the game, I feel like in order to compete, I need to spend that kind of money. And I feel more incentivized to spend when I see those videos. But that's just me. Maybe there's different people that react differently, but that's just how I feel when I see those videos and stuff like that. So when I was seeing a bunch of child videos, it's just like, man, it looks pretty solid. But playing him, he doesn't feel like I need him, you know? Yeah. Oh, also I should have checked out her skills. She's more reasonable, and also she's a healer, which I think a lot of people are in need of right now. Well, people who don't have Chi-Chi, who is arguably just nuts when it comes to healing. Anyways, this is cat girl extraordinaire, Diona. Diona's cryo power has become her preferred method of treating a drunkard's alcohol dependency. Her elemental skill shoots icy paws, that's cute, I know that, that deal cryo damage and creates a shield. Holding it down longer increases the amount of icy paws fired and the shield capacity. Okay. Activating Diona's elemental burst will toss out her liquid, creating a drunken mist, which heals allies and deals cryo damage. Oh my god, I made a joke about that when you were watching her video. I was like, she's getting people smashed. She actually is. It's just that everyone holds their liquor a little too well in this game, or whatever. I don't know. Moving on. Okay, so she's also an archer. I feel like they could have staggered these out a little better. 2 archers. In the next banner, though, we have like 7,000 fucking Claymore users and 1 spear user, so yeah, whatever. Regardless, she's an archer. Way more finesse, kind of reminiscent of Venti. Yeah. As well as she has her paws, which is this. I just fired 2, got myself a little baby shield. How long does that last? Not that long. And if we hold it down, I imagine we fire 4 paws or 3 paws, but I wonder how quickly that came back. Honestly, that's pretty nuts that the shield lasts basically the same as the cooldown duration. That's sick. Also, if you happen to build her for regen, I imagine you could just keep spamming that ability out. And all that. Also, we should use our other people because she's a 4-star, so she can't just, pop off in the biggest, craziest way. Also, I forgot. Jean is so weird, man. I really feel like they should retune Jean. Because the fact that you have to stay on her kit so long is a touch weird. Let's hold down. Okay, that's awesome. Even though it's like a hold ability, that's one of the things that Venti kind of falls apart on. Like, it takes too long to charge, I think. Also, I did activate my cat thing. Oh, that does give you a hell of a long cooldown, though. So that's a bit sketchy. Huh. Oh, we do have her ult. Ult! Awesome. Okay. Yeah, okay, her ult seems to last a long time, but I'm getting healed, so it's all good. Okay. Honestly, she to me, well, actually not true. I just seen a bunch of things thus far about CHILDE. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, I know less about her. It's because I haven't seen those videos yet. But yeah, I like her. I like how fast her abilities come out. Like, yeah, she feels like Venti almost, where you can just constantly switch to her and she has her ability up and you can just quickly spam it. So if you build her for Elemental Mastery, I think it'll work out. We'll see. Also, she's very cute. Very cute voice actor and all that stuff.
Come a little closer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Jean is good. I don't know. I'm shitting on Jean for no reason. This.
I mean, Lisa.
This. Shit, man. They need to fucking do something about this. I have 2 ice people, which I'm not close enough to. That's my bad. But we're like barely fucking scratching them. It's so stupid.
Come a little closer.
Well, actually, yeah, weirdly, like, not the element that you'd think is doing well. Man. Jesus Christ. I hate the shield so much in the passion. Like, they apparently gave us all the good stuff in this. But yeah, that's something that you should see in this, is that we are getting our ult back. So, like, all of our characters are having their ult back so incredibly quickly because Diona's like her RT ability, you can spam all the time, which is giving her energy points, which if I'm not mistaken, no bullshit, I know this for a fact. Sorry. If we go to continue challenge, sure. Any character that you can quickly spam out their ability a lot, like this or like Klee or like anything like that, and hers is like on a 3-second cooldown. That's nuts. Each time you'll get energy orbs back, and if Iona's already topped off, then other people will gain that benefit. I think I was playing Venti one time, and yeah, I kept getting like fire orbs, but it kept giving Venti's ult charge, which is nuts. But anyways, love that. Diona, totally good character. I don't think I honestly, guys, I just don't like archers. Well, actually, that's not true. I want an archer that feels like they deal damage, where she feels like a support, right? And then what's his name? CHILDE more feels like he's a melee user, and just kind of has archery just cuz. Just fuck it. I don't know. Probably just scale his melee up to be an insane amount. They had to nerf him to some extent, which meant there has to be a cooldown phase for you. So it's all about like getting in, smashing shit, and then being tapered down. But that's also why I'm not like super amped for these characters. I'm amped if you guys got them. Hell yeah, they're all viable, hella viable and good, but just not quite my thing. But regardless, I just want to play with these characters just because Bido is a ton of fun anyway. I almost wish I would have leveled her up, but I also feel like I like to play this game and listen to podcasts, and she's a character that demands you to be aware, like you to focus, because you need to perfectly time her charge hit, which isn't that bad, but it's enough to where if I'm listening to a podcast often while I land and grinding materials in the game, I can't pay attention. Yeah, she's awesome. She's like to me, what I wished like tanks would be in other games. I like the idea of you sucking in damage and smashing it back at them. The only thing that sucks is that she does have a capacity for damage. So it's not like you can sit there and just hold and just soak up as much as you can and then fadoosh. Instead, it's like an enemy hits you and you're already maxed out on the cap of damage you can have, and then she quickly smashes. And it's like, oh, okay. Sure. Also, she has a big ass claymore sword, which is awesome. Okay, that sucks. I was in the middle of a charge attack, and why can't I use her ult? I just tried to use her hold down ability. Here we go, hit me. No, don't pick up some shit. Well, fuck. You did not hit me at all. The good news is it's on a pretty fast cooldown. It's up in like 5 seconds, which is pretty sweet. Like that. See, that was much better down. 10,000 damage. God, that's awesome. I love seeing shit like that. Especially when it's just like, wait for it and smash. Again, why do I do that one? I know it's not gonna happen. But yeah, she is cutting down this elite and like not even a little bit phased. That's crazy. Love this. Also, why do they always give us the ice guy to fight alongside? See, I was able to absorb his buddy's damage. Also, because she's a claymore user, she's just nuts. Also, I forgot my thing was on cooldown. Also, we can do this and just smash and cause electric change to happen. Love that. Again, a part of me, I think every time you play Bido or a certain character when they're at endgame, you're like, fuck. I should have leveled them up because they feel good. Like any character feels pretty good at endgame, you know? Honestly, you know what's fucked up? I feel like Beto feels better than Childe. I don't know why. I just because she's just like fadoong, it just feels more hefty. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's what I want, baby. This is nuts. Also, again, with it we should probably waited to pop her ult. Hit me. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I still got him. Nice. That is pretty hefty range. He was far away. And we can do this. Yeah. Honestly, she feels a little bit better. Like, honestly, that's weird. Sorry. Just that, like, we were using Childe, and Childe was doing a hella good job, but we just used her, and I felt like we were able to, like, there was no point in that entire time where I felt like I was not destroying people. You know, whereas in Childe, I was just like, fuck, my blades are on cooldown. Just throwing those bitch-ass archer strikes, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think it's just, again, if you like Childe, awesome. If you like Diona, I like Diona too, honestly. Awesome. I just like this character a little more. Yeah. I like certain characters more, just the way they feel and stuff like that. But I think it's just Claymore users. Claymore users feel awesome because it's just like, they just hurt, you know? Which is why I cannot wait for the next banner, because of that Claymore users. Anyways, one more person to mess around with is actually a person who I really, really want to fuck with. Because she was a character that I kept going back and forth in my head of if I wanted to level her up or not. Let's claim this. Yes, this character. The reason why I want her is because she's basically a sentry, and I love that. And for those guys who haven't seen her kit, she essentially has this, which I love this like primary attack. In fact, I really, really hope that their next coming characters kind of fuck with this, because a lot of them are like, Childe is all about popping off, big, loud, proud, then you're kind of nerfed a little bit, unless you fucking shoved so much cash down his throat that you guys Constellation, in which you can constantly be in the Hydro state Blade Storm thing. Anyways, I hope there are characters that focus more on like being a primary attack thing. So for this, I love. Every time she impacts, or not even impacts, I think every time she casts her basic attack, she accrues rock charge, essentially. Star Jade. She accrues 1 Star Jade when she impacts with one of her rocks, kind of fragmenting off, and it kind of holds it by your side. Now it's awesome. The reason why is because when you hold down a charge attack, it unleashes all the built up Jade Stars that you have, or Star Jades, Jesus. And they home in and seek in and smash people. Now they do that, they don't do greatest damage, but they can if you build it right. But the other thing that's even awesomer, and I love this, that things like this synchronize so well. Like, this is the kind of character that I like in terms of like the synergy that they have. But then there's this ability. This ability allows you to cast a giant curtain. Enemies that fire projectiles at you, they hit the curtain, don't deal damage to you. It has a health pool, so it will go down eventually. I hate this. I find this is just a fucking throwaway thing. I hate it a lot. I'd rather dodge. I don't want to do this weird put up a curtain shit. Anyways, but something that they do with her alt, which I love, her alt essentially, she summons forth a bunch of rocks, they come and home in and smash people. Awesome. But if you activate this before you activate her alt, your curtain becomes another sentry, so you get like twice the damage. I'll show you guys, it's awesome. But that's the kind of synergy I like within her alt and that, but also I love the idea of like, if you're just using her as an attacker, it's really beneficial. You can just keep spamming these rocks and holding a charge, and spamming these rocks and holding a charge. And honestly, her synergy makes way more sense in my head, and maybe that's why I like her a lot, because I can like see the potential weirdly. Okay, so we're gonna forget about all this. The final skill is what I want to talk to you guys about. So there's this. Now, yes, everyone's final constellation is nuts, regardless of the character. I get it. But this, to me, seems so fun. I'm not even sure if it's good damage, I just think it's fun. So when Star Shatter is used, she gains 7 Jade Stars. Now, mind you, the max is 3. The max, like when you just do basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, you're maxed out. You can only have 3 Jade Stars above your head. But when you activate your ult, you get 7. So the idea is, if you have any other character that can basically farm out an ult, like a Venti, like a Diona, who just can keep giving you ult charge, you spam out your curtain, then you activate your ult, and now you have max Jade Stars, and then you use a charge attack, and that charge attack summons forth a ton of 7 more Jade Stars. So it's just a sea of like meteors just fucking wrecking like crazy. And oh man, I hope that whenever I do get past this stupid hoarding phase where I'm hoarding a shit ton of primos, and she becomes a second character in a banner of a character that I also want, and basically I'm banking on that banner, I hope I accrue her consolation, because she seems so fun. Anyways, I basically already talked to her off about what she does, so let's just get into it. But yeah, this is her basic attack. She fires 2, so it's pretty easy to get her Jade Stars max, 2 hits and you're basically there. But yeah, we're going to do one of these. We're also going to activate this. Also, again, she is max level, so now we have max Jade Stars, so we're going to hold down and use a charge attack. And now we're going to do one more attack. Oh wait, no, never mind. You do need to fire 3 times. So even though 2 rocks do impact, you still need to fire 3 times in order to get access to the thing. Got it. Makes sense. And we'll do one of these. Actually, I want to do that. We'll do this. Also, you can put that on top of enemies, and it does do pretty well. And then we can do this. Okay, so see our curtain just has, oh, there was no enemies close to it. Never mind. So if there was enemies close to it, it would have fucked shit up, I promise. Well, we still have probably time to showcase this. And again, if you have her leveled up, her curtain can actually be a pretty good DPS or defense thing, but I don't know. I don't find it that bad to, like, dodge, you know? I don't think it's the worst. Regardless, so her curtain's right here. Let's summon it forth again. Actually, let's hold on to her curtain, because more enemies are going to spawn. Yeah, she has pretty good damage, 600, not bad. These are little 80s, not, again, hefty boys. Okay, so now we're gonna activate this. So you see her curtain, you're gonna summon forth more rocks, and just keep like smashing people. I love that. That's so sick. It's so awesome. Oh! You heard also, because she's an animo or whatever, the rock people, she fucks people up with armor. I don't know if it's all shields, I don't think it's all shields. Also, we can use our hold to unleash all of those other rocks. I wish they would prioritize the enemy that you're going for, but they don't. But yes, you can keep spamming. And again, if you happen to have like a Venti, or even like, what do you call it? If I was even smart to switch to you, that would keep giving me a charge as well. Also, I could pick up my little thing, boom, Boom, bam. Do one of these. Switch to you. Activate this. Do one of these. Break your damn shield. Activate this. That's gonna make even more meteors happen. You see what I mean? This is the shit. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is best stuff. My favorite thing when this stuff happens. Oh, also, hot damn, you're over there. Switch back to you. Just keep fucking you up. Also, I think they do have a heftier amount of impact above other things. Yeah, see, that's what you want. I love that. When you activate our charge attack and it just gets whirlwinded. See? Like, that feels good. That feels so good. Maybe it's because they're trying to showcase Childe in a way that's like, hey, no. You're not going to be able to switch to characters. Childe's like center stage. You don't even need anyone else if you have Childe. But she feels awesome. Again, if you can get her max constellation and you can activate her ult and then have 7 stars around you, fucking like a Fate series, the dude who summons forth like 1,000 swords. I get that vibe. It's awesome. I can't wait. Well, I shouldn't say I can't wait, because again, I'm not wishing on a banner where she is, but those of you guys who are very much wanting to get Childe and happen to get her, I think she could just be a blast. Like, just basically be like a mortar, like a sentry of just infinite proportions of rocks just smashing the shit out of people. Especially if you use her full offense. Like, you don't even need to use her curtain for like defense. You could just use it as like basically another mortar. Love it. I think it's so sick. Anyway, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. Again, I do not roast me too hard for not really being all into Childe. Again, I was very much thinking I was going to enjoy him. And again, he's fun to play. If I got him, I wouldn't be upset. But people made it sound like he was the best. He looks like he's so fun to play, and he just kind of is fine, especially when you're not in your archer state. He's kind of just like, oh, okay. You know, it's fine. Then again, I don't think they gave us a good archer weapon, but still, anywho, ladies and gentlemen, love you. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button below me, as well as 2 videos to my far right. Thank you once again, and goodbye.